Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about the law of attraction and manifesting. And I realize that some of you watching might think this is hocus pocus, and that's okay, but I have an interest in this topic and I've read a number of books about it and I watched quite a few videos on it, and I just wanted to give my personal takeaway from what I've learned about manifesting. So you have to feel good in order to manifest. You need to be in control of your thoughts and how you feel. The feeling part is super important. If you have a negative or bad thought, and this happens to me a lot, what you do is you acknowledge the thought and then you just let it go. And a great way to let a negative thought go is to think thoughts of appreciation. And by doing this, it quickly takes your thoughts to a place of joy. So for example, it can be just the most simple, basic thing. Like for me, I appreciate that the sun is out today. You know, if I'm feeling upset about things, I focus on the good that I have surrounding me. So your joy depends on what you choose to give your attention to. So always remember that you're in control of your thoughts and you can change your thoughts and change how you feel. You cannot force things. You need to relax and allow things to come to you. Now this next one I do struggle with, and it's we aren't supposed to figure out the how, because it can come to us in the most unimaginable ways. And I'm always doing that. I'm always thinking how something will come to me, and I catch myself doing it and I have to stop myself. And I have an interesting story about that when I finish my points. So put your desire out there and then let it go. And imagine how you'd feel with your wish fulfilled. So imagine you have it. It's here. How do you feel? Do you feel joy? Do you feel elation? Do you feel excitement? Now hold on to that specific feeling. Once you've done this, you want to make this feeling feel totally normal so that there's no resistance and you relax and you let it come to you. So something really interesting happened to me very recently. I needed to get a new computer. I needed a new Mac Airbook. And of course, they're very expensive. And I was putting it off because I thought, well, maybe I should wait till Black Friday sales. And I didn't want to order it online. I did want to go into the stores and buy it in person. And then I knew I was gonna get it. I wanted it. I knew I would get it, but I didn't have any resistance about it. I just wanted to make sure I bought it when there was the best deal possible. And then I was talking to my brother and we were talking about this, and then he's like, what kind of computer do you want? And I said, oh, I want a Mac Airbook. And then he's like, I have one. Do you want it? It's never even been opened, the box. And I was like, yeah, of course I'd take it. And then I said, like, are you sure? Maybe you want to keep it, you know? And he's like, no, it's been sitting here for 2 years. He had bought it, he meant to use it for work, and then his work gave him a computer and he just never even opened the box and it sat on a shelf for 2 years. So he shipped that to me. And I thought that was really interesting that I got that computer in a way I couldn't have possibly imagined. So I just wanted to share that story with you and maybe give you, a different way of maybe looking at things. And actually, I'd read this book and it's called Your Invisible Power, and it's by Genevieve Behrend. And she wrote this book over 100 years ago. She wrote this in 1921, and she was talking about this stuff back then. And she was a French-born author and teacher of mental science, and she wrote this book over 100 years ago. So I just think that's so interesting. And there was something she wrote in here that really kind of made me think in a different way. And I just want to read that to you. She writes, We now fly through the air, not because anyone has been able to change the laws of nature, but because the inventor of the flying machine learned how to apply nature's laws, and by making orderly use of them produced the desired result. So far as natural forces are concerned, nothing has changed since the beginning. There were no airplanes in the year 1, because those of that generation could not conceive the idea as a practical working possibility. It has not yet been done, was the argument, and it cannot be done. Yet the laws and materials for practical flying machines existed then as now. And I don't know, I just thought that was such a different way of putting things into perspective. So anyway, if you're interested in this type of stuff, I recommend this little book. It's a super quick read. You can see it's very slim, and it's called Your Invisible Power by Genevieve Behrend. So anyway, I thought this was an interesting topic. If you're interested in this sort of thing, please leave your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please subscribe, comment, like. If you enjoy my videos, please make sure to subscribe to me, so that way I can eventually apply for YouTube's partnership program. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.